A New Jersey wrestling star is fighting for his life. Brett Epps has more wins than anyone at Rutgers Prep. Now, at 28 years old, he's dealing with a rare kidney disease called FSGS, scarring in the part of the kidney that filters blood. He turned to wrestling to help him pull through, and our Jason Kahn tells his story.
Brett Epps was supposed to help coach at this wrestling tournament. Instead, he was here. About 9 hours of dialysis every night, in pain during his return home.
They had to call the ambulance and stuff, so I was mad. And the whole time I'm missing the county. So I'm like,
Wrestling has consumed most of Brett's life. Growing up in Perth Amboy, his dad Kurt coached him, the three Epps brothers together on the mats. At Rutgers Prep, Brett won counties 3 straight years, a state title as a senior.
it was year-round. That was all I did. Doing wrestling helped me today.
Living in Charlotte, North Carolina in October 2014, Brett experienced dizziness, an extreme headache, and swollen ankles.
Went to the emergency room, and they laid me in the bed, and the lady, about an hour later, the lady came in and she's like, "Hey, you got kidney failure."
At the time, no medical insurance after just getting a new job. Already in stage 5, one of his kidneys is non-functional. The other now is at 3%. In search for a donor, his old wrestling coach gave it a try without telling him.
They found some markers where they said, look, you're just not a donor. And, it was a bit of a shock to say, okay, well, is there, and they said, no, that's the decision. You're not eligible to be a donor.
But Mark Adamonis was a friend of the family. July 8, 2015. He was set for surgery on the operating table when doctors had to abort the procedure because his heart stopped. Adamonis disappointed the doctors didn't give Brett his kidney anyway.
I feel like I let the family and Brett down because my heart stopped. I know that has no control over me or what the doctors did or anything, but I just feel bad because I really wanted to do it. It was important to me.
I kind of had to just walk out of the hospital and just breathe, just kind of let some, of the emotion out.
Back to square one.
I will be worried until he gets a kidney that works. It's something you think about every day. I mean, it's constant on your mind.
On this one weekend back in New Jersey, Brett received support from more than just his family, but through the wrestling community. Shirts to root for Brett in hopefully the final match of his life.
It's just like one big long opponent, So I'm just kind of hanging in there with it, just, taking it to the end.
If you'd like to see if you're a match, go to our website, news12.com, and click on the article about Brett. Jason Kahn, News 12 New Jersey.